Welcome to Earthy Goddess Mama. We have a special reading today. This is the new moon in Taurus today, the 15th of May 2018. So I'm going to pull some cards, but I'm also going to tap into what energies are around with not only this new moon in Taurus, but Uranus moving into Taurus as well. Also Mercury's in Taurus too. There's a lot of earth energy around. And as we all know, with the new moon, it's when the sun and the moon are conjunct each other, 180 degrees apart, and the moon recharges itself and draws the energy from whatever planet's there, and whatever energies around, and it is Taurus. So it's a very introspective time. So leading up to the new moon, it's a great time to really sit with yourself and sit with what's no longer working in your life, what you want to let go of, what you want to release. And then with the new moon, it's all about planting seeds of intention for the new month ahead. So it's in 24 degrees of Taurus, and 4 is 6, and 6 is about giving and receiving. It's about that equal sharing of energy. So in a relationship, 6 is about, giving as much as you're taking, because if there's energy imbalances in relationships, it just doesn't work. So and I'm just getting told straight away that just seeing what you are giving out at the moment, like really sitting with, as we go into this new moon energy, what are you giving out to the world? What are you how are you serving yourself and the world through what you're gifting? What vibration are you giving out? Are you like the Taurus, like the bull? Are you centered? Are you peaceful? Are you giving that grounded energy to those around you, or are you rushing, doing? As I came to this today, I really had to sit down and get back into my body. And Taurus, this month is all about feeling into your body. Taurus is about sensuality, the senses. What are you sensing? What can you smell right now? What can you feel? I really had to ground myself before, because there is a lot going on. Our lives are busy. But we can achieve so much. We don't need to rush, forget about our breaths, forget about our bodies, and get everything done, because there's no joy in that. Where is the joy in that? Life is not meant to be as serious as we make it. Yes, with this changing energy and everyone putting energy to the Uranus going into Taurus, and it's like, what is this going to mean for our world? What is it going to mean? We place too much emphasis on all this stuff. I find myself doing it. I have Virgo in my chart, so Virgo is very analytical, breaking things down logically and taking those bits of information I need and discarding the rest. So I have the tendency to do that. But really, today is just to sink back into our breath, come into our bodies, feel into ourselves, feel into the earth, feel into the beauty of this planet, feel into the beauty of this gift of life. We are blessed. We might not feel like it sometimes though, yeah? Life can get heavy, but it's just where we're focusing our perspective. Where are we putting our energy? Where are we focusing? The higher octave of Taurus is not materialistic at all. The higher octave of Taurus is centered, peaceful, grounded, full of their own inner beauty and richness, regardless of what's going on around them. And this is amazing energy to tap into with Uranus going into Taurus, because Uranus is all about, I've got these notes here, I'm only just learning astrology, so Uranus is all about, pioneer, urging, making changes, new dimensional possibilities, shocks, disruptions. And we're seeing this on our planet with Uranus going into Taurus. We're going to see the earth going no more. Mama Gaia is going to go no more. You've taken too much materialism, too much take. It's time to give back. And we've got 6, 2, 24, 6 is the new moon. And Uranus goes into Taurus on the same day. It is really powerful energies. We need to sink into that things are changing, things are always changing, and embrace the uncertainty. But what Taurus can gift us, this new moon, is to really feel into your body. With each step that you take, feel your feet on the earth. Feel your body, feel how you're sitting, feel how you're breathing. Tap into that sensualness that your spirit is here in this physical body. Honor your temple. What are you feeding your body? How are you clothing your body? Are we taking too much from the earth, or are we buying secondhand things? There is enough clothes on this planet without us needing to create anymore. Go to an op shop. There is so many clothes, so many bargains. These are all secondhand. All my clothes I'm wearing today have been worn by somebody else. I have so many clothes, but they are been given to me, or I've found them in an op shop. We need to really sit with how much we're taking from our beautiful earth. And it's time to really get real about it. Because Uranus and Taurus, there's going to be some big changes, not only in the financial sector, which is, because Taurus is all about money, abundance, prosperity, all of that, anything tangible, resources, lands, agriculture, food. So there's going to be shakeups. There's going to be shakeups. We really need to come back into ourselves and ground ourselves into our bodies. We need to get into our bodies. Feel that sense of nurturance for ourselves. And when we heal ourselves, when we heal our physical bodies, and we heal, it's not really, it's all connected, yeah? When we feed our bodies nutritious food straight from organic, rich soil that maybe we've grown our own, grown ourselves. Because Taurus is all about resourcefulness, having that garden, growing your own herbs, having your own medicinal herb garden that I love having, picking some lemon balm and peppermint to make tea, munching some tulsi, munching on some gotu kola, and feverfew, just to help your body to really know where these things are coming from. Where is your food coming from? Do we even sit with that and really sit and understand we have this packet in our hand? Who made it? Who created it? What's in it? What are you feeding your body? Like, I got a look from someone at the markets the other day, like a real look. I was about to buy my son some popcorn. I wanted to know if that corn was genetically modified. And generally, if corn is not organic, it's generally genetically modified, especially here and in America, and in European countries, a little bit different. What are we feeding our children? How are we nurturing our children? These are the beings that are going to be taking our planet. It's all connected, and Taurus is here for us to sit with our physical self and what abundance means to us, what security means to us. There is no other planet for us to go to. Well, there is. I don't want to get into that, but that right now in this physical existence, we have this planet Earth. We are gifted this life. And when we heal ourselves, when we heal our physical bodies, when we really sit with ourselves and make the changes within ourselves, maybe growing our own food, maybe just buying buying secondhand clothes, or organic if you can afford that. It's It's really in healing and making those changes with ourselves, and then grounding that healing energy on the earth. Those high vibrations if we're all doing this, if each individually we're healing ourselves and lighting the way for others and walking on the earth and feeling those healing vibes and putting them back into the earth, we do create shifts. But right now, Mama Gaia is going no more. No more. And Uranus and Taurus, we are going to see some pushing back. Some pushing back from Mama Gaia saying, enough, enough. So none of this is from my notes. This is just thank you, come through. But there is, I mean, it's a time of, there are no quick fixes here. There's no pill that we can give the earth. There's no pill that we can take to truly make the changes we need to make within our physical body. We really, if you want to change your physical body, you know it's going to take energy and effort, and there's going to be obstacles. The same with your finances. I mean, if you're struggling, there's going to be no quick fix for anything, but you have the opportunity. We have Saturn and Capricorn. I just need to look at my notes to make sure I'm saying the right thing. Right, we have lots of earth energy. We have Saturn supporting this new moon. It's in Capricorn at 8 degrees. So it's supporting in the sense that if you have an idea that, say, you want to heal a physical body, Saturn and Capricorn will give you the help and the ideas and the strength and create stability to move where you want to go. But it's more, Capricorn's more to do with ambition and creating material, moving towards what you want materially. So if it's to create a more secure financial future, if you get a new idea on this new moon to create a new opportunity to think outside the box, outside of the way society's set up financially. I'm so grateful that I live in a community that is all about sustainability, all about the earth, all about trying to create balance in what we give and take from the earth, pushing against coal seam gas and chemtrails and all of that stuff. But to me, it's not really about pushing against, it's about finding solutions. It's about creating the change in your own life every moment. So every moment you get the opportunity to say, hey, right now I'm going to sit on Facebook, or right now I'm going to go in my garden and plant a fruit tree that's going to sustain my family, for 20, 30 years. Every day we have the opportunity, every moment we get a choice. Do I take this plastic bag, or do I grab a box, or do I take my own bag? We get to choose in every moment how we treat ourselves and how we treat Mama Gaia. We know this. We deeply know this, and we deeply understand that it's our own responsibility. Taurus is all about strength, moving forward methodically, taking responsibility, being resourceful, practical. It's slow moving, and this is what it's all about. There's going to be no quick fixes. So with the earth, there's no quick fix to balance out our earth straight away, is there? There's going to be shakeups and changes, and Uranus and Taurus and the new moon in Taurus, it's all happening together now. And these energies are intense. There's no doubt about it. Things are coming up for us to really deal with. So we have, okay, let me see. So the new moon has a harmonious relationship or a trine with Mars and Pluto and Capricorn, more earth. So Mars is all about the builder, getting things done, really. It's that masculine male desire aspect. It's really action-oriented, getting things done. And Pluto is about transformation and change. So it's about wanting to change your physical circumstances for the better, be it your body, your relationships, your financial situation, your home. It's all about getting things done. So it's beautiful that Mars and Pluto in Capricorn are there with a harmonious relationship to this new moon. Things can happen quickly. things can really be grounded and happen quickly, and things can move forward in your life quickly. But there is, Black Moon Lilith is around as well, and 20 degrees of Capricorn, and that's a negative self-talk. That's a self-sabotage. But you don't need to listen to that. You just need to breathe, come back into your body, be, and understand that wherever you're focusing, energy will go. So you can focus on that if you want to, but it's not going to get you where you want to go. So, Taurus is ruled by Venus. So there is really a chance to really solidify romantic relationships. But you're not looking, there's no neediness here at the moment. It's all about, right now, Taurus is all about self-responsibility. So if you've got relationships in your life, you might be very independent within those relationships because you're really focused on how you can make a change. And with you making a change, yes, you make a change to all your relationships. Because we cannot, I don't know how many times I've said this, but you cannot expect deep, meaningful love from someone else until you've created that relationship with yourself, where you've really met yourself deeply. So this new moon is strongly focused on helping yourself, standing strong in your own ability, and whatever capacity that is for you individually, whether it's finances, physical body, wanting to change your physical body, change your relationships, whatever it means for you. So yeah, it's really about stepping into your own sense of what you want to achieve. What do you want to achieve? What are you going to intend for this new moon? What are you going to do to make things happen? What are you going to do? And that's Saturn and Capricorn. You have the ideas and you have the ability to move forward with them. But you do it in that Taurus fashion, like centered, powerful, peaceful. Nothing's a problem. Methodically moving towards it. And you might get thrown obstacles, or things might come in your way, or some tower moment might come in, but you stand strong on the earth and your connection to nature, and understand that nothing really serious is going on. Nothing really serious is going on. We take everything way too seriously. I do. I know I do. And then when I have that awareness that I do, you can sort of kind of laugh at yourself, like, why am I doing this? This is meaningless. When we come back, I've got this most beautiful, I typed this out in my notes, it's so beautiful, and I just want to read it to you. It came to me last night, and it's Taurus asks us, to remember that love is the only truth. And that's the Venus aspect. That's our central connection with nature, when we can sit and just watch the birds just being, and the wind flowing through the trees, and the clouds going over the mountains. And the only way forward, and the true essence of all things in creation, is love. Everything else is a manifestation from the distortion within our minds. And when we sink back into that loving heart space, is the path you're on filled with love? Is it leading you to more love and to more joy? Then you need to ask yourself, why are you on this path? What are you doing? Yes, there's lessons to learn on every path that you take, but you can always go off that path and take another path. In any moment, you get to choose what you're doing, and is it the best thing for you? And is it the best thing for our planet? The new moon asks us to review how we've limited our growth from fear-based thoughts that result in a contraction. And it results in just keeping ourselves small if we attempt to play safe and preserve the status quo. If we just go along with the tribe, what everyone else is doing, and listen to everyone else telling you, though, no, don't do that. Oh my gosh, you've got to do this. That's not going to work. That's not practical. We need to sit and honor our own truths. today before the new moon. I'm sorry, I think it's, I was meant to look at the calendar before I come. I think it's like 9:45 here, 9:45. Sorry, I might put it in the description underneath. So rather than playing safe and following the crowd, being a sheeple, we choose, we honor our own inner truth and honor our heart's desires. Make choices motivated by love that support our continued growth and expansion. Something to ask yourself today. Is what you're doing from your heart? Is what you are doing in the world filled with love and service for the world? Filled with love and service for yourself? So Taurus understands that love is a force that generates true creativity. It comes from the heart. So this darkest phase of the moon, right now, this dark moon before the new moon in this sign, asks us to shift into true abundance by expressing the generosity of our spirit. Generosity of spirit, allowing receptivity, allowing, knowing our needs will always be met if we can continue to direct the flow of love as directed by our heart's guidance. Move with the flow of our intuitive guidance, our heart's guidance. Trust that the universe has your back, that all of your needs will be met if you're flowing with life. Trusting that, so a really good intention this month can be to embody love, express love, serve love in every moment, so that we can be our greatest version of ourselves and live our greatest shared destiny with everybody. So is it loving? Ask yourself in each moment, is this love? Is this expressing love? Can we do that? Can we stop and really be in our bodies and really feel into and drop into our heart space and actually do that? Because we're so distracted. We're always looking at our phones. We're always got something to do or someone to talk to or something to post or something to do. Can we really sink into our heart space and really move with those clear, loving intentions? You might feel like you just want to sit in nature right now and just go to ground, go in hermit mode right now. But no, with Uranus entering Taurus immediately after this new moon, I heard someone say, an astrologer say, it's like hiding under a desk when a nuclear bomb strikes. It's not going to happen. The changes are going to happen. What you need to do and what Taurus is teaching you to do is to stay grounded, to stay peaceful, to stay centered and loving regardless of what's going on externally. It's huge, but that's the higher octave of Taurus. We need to ask ourselves, what does security mean to us? What does it mean? Does it mean that you need 3 cars in your garage? Does it mean that you need a $1 million home? Does it mean you need to wear Gucci and I can't even think of any labels, Louis Vuitton? Can't even think of any labels. Do you need all those labels, or can you buy some gorgeous little pieces from op shops? What does security mean to you? Because this time with Uranus and Taurus, it's re-evaluating our sense of security. Is there security? The world's pushing back. Mama Gaia is pushing back. Is security an illusion? How much do you really need? And what does it mean to you? We need to embrace the uncertainty of Uranus and Taurus. What happens if our monetary system completely collapses? Do you have any food in your garden to feed your children? Or are you reliant on the system? These are heavy themes, yeah. People might just want to switch off now and go, I don't want to look at this. I don't want to see this. But we need to dig deep. We really need to dig deep and to really stay centered in who we truly are and what we truly value, because Taurus is about what do I value? What do you value? I value love. Taurus values love. Taurus values being connected with nature and the earth. Taurus values comfort, but you know, comfort can mean something as simple as sitting on the earth under a tree, cuddling someone you love. That can mean comfort for Taurus. What does it mean? What do all these things mean to you? Because we really need to drop into our senses, feel our bodies, feel the earth. Create this new vibration of love and share that with everybody. We need to activate our senses to a higher level. And not just our 5 senses. Trust your guidance. Trust the intuitive nudges. Trust your feelings from your heart center. Breathe. Be grounded and centered. And just bring that grounded, peaceful, earthy energy wherever you go. Share it with others. Be solid. Be. Just be. Our earth needs us right now, and as much as we want to pretend that we can transcend all of that, that it doesn't matter, we're spiritual beings having this physical experience, none of that matters. Really? Really? Sit with that. Yeah, we're infinite beings having this physical experience, but we're in these bodies, we're on this earth. We're here, now, in this time-space reality. It's time to come into our bodies with 100% focus, concentration, and attention to now, to being here on this earth. We're gifted with this life. How do we want to serve humanity? How do we want to be our best selves? How do we want to serve the earth? That's our gift here. You know, life is challenging, life is painful, life is suffering, but we each have the opportunity to uniquely express our gifts and talents with everybody else. The time has come to stop playing small, stop letting our fears stopping us from helping everybody. We're each here to heal each other, heal ourselves and heal each other, and so therefore ultimately healing our planet. So we need to let go of all this heaviness, this fear, and just embrace the uncertainty of Uranus moving into Taurus. I just want to read this. I want to read this from my Alan Oken's complete astrology book. It's about Uranus. The perception that we can see deep into your soul and see, as it were, the yet unborn thought that can distinguish the motive of action that judges the realities of your soul. Such is the astral Uranian. Only the Uranian seer can read the innermost mind and so really know the possibilities of your spirit. That's Zenoni, the light of Egypt. So Uranus, the key words about Uranus in this book is about your sixth sense, feeling into your purpose, but really to be able to access and be receptive to that, we really need to be in our bodies. We need to honor our temple, this body, connect with the healing energy of nature, be grounded and centered and peaceful. No rushing around and being all hatty and overthinking anything. We want to develop this. It's a superpower, yeah. And we need it now. We need to trust this guidance because it's going to get us through these times. These are times of great uncertainty and change. We need to be peaceful and centered and grounded like the ball. So Uranus is the destroyer of old ideologies, concepts, and structures. So be ready for great change. Uranus in Taurus last time was the Great Depression. Doesn't mean this is going to happen this time. There you go. It's all about the bohemian, the beatnik, the hippie, and the nonconformist. And I live in an area where people like that thrive. And I'm so grateful to be here in this paradise. We have the ability to come together as a collective to look outside of how society makes us, sheeple that wants us to conform and do and have to have all these conditions and be indoctrinated into this world. We can look outside of that now. This is what Uranus and Taurus can do for us. We can create, we can grow our own food. We can have our little farmers markets. We can grow things. We can be totally resourceful. What can you do outside of the system? How can you gift something to the planet, to yourself, and to the planet, your community, through being resourceful and thinking outside of the box? So it's all about the revolutionary, the anarchist, and the humanitarian. We each need to honor the fact that we are one on this planet, this huge planet. It's actually microscopic in the universe, but to us, it is one giant organism, and we are the tiny little specks that live upon it, and we're all connected, whether we want to really believe this or not. Mama Gaia has just about had enough of the way we have been treating her. And the time has come to really sit with that. And we are going to see nature pushing back. And we're seeing it in Bali and Hawaii right now with the volcanoes. There's going to be more earth. Look up on YouTube. There's so many astrologers talking about Uranus moving into Taurus and how there's going to be a lot more activity on our earth. Seismic, tectonic plates moving, seismic activity, weather patterns changing, trying to get back into balance. So there's a force of deep awakening to higher consciousness right now with Uranus and Taurus as well. And we need to stay solid and centered within ourselves right through it. So we just need to understand that we're always safe and that the universe has our back. This reading's gone on for ages, but that's fine. It's a special reading. And I'm really feeling it. Mercury in Taurus. Taurus is my sun sign. Yeah, there's lots of changes going on for me, but I'm moving with them. I'm trusting my guidance, because Taurus can want to just stay in their safe zone and not move. But the Uranus going into Taurus, we cannot do that anymore. The earth is pushing back now, and we need to create the changes within ourselves that will create the larger, more global changes. We each have that power. And I have the Goddess Tarot here, and we have the Princess of Pentacles. So straight away, this is coming to me. This is the Knight of Earth. And we have all this earth energy around, and it is the new moon in Taurus. And this is about loving yourself, respecting yourself. The only way we can love and respect others and our planet is when it comes from our own heart space and that deep, unconditional love, compassion, and acceptance of ourselves. And this is also moving forward methodically, practically to where we want to go. And this is the new moon in Taurus too. Taking those ideas you have and moving them forward slowly and steadily. Slow and steady wins the race, as the tortoise showed us. So that's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, of course. You want to come up? Yes, because we've done, we've done a lot of healing. It's the Four of Swords in reverse. A lot of healing has been going on. I know for myself, there's been a lot of introspection, a lot of healing from pain, like past childhood traumas, childhood stuff, even just recent pain, like healing it as it comes up, taking time for yourself to understand that we have the power to move through emotions so much quicker when we love ourselves. We don't dwell there. We heal ourselves and then we move on. And then when we do that, when we allow ourselves to heal quickly, we honor ourselves. We're honoring ourselves, and then we can share our experiences with others and use what we've learned and teaching and healing everybody else and our planet too. So there has been a time of healing. We're here to heal each other. That's why we're here. We need to ask ourselves how we're treating each other, because we're walking away. It is a great time of release, of letting go on this dark moon before the new moon. What are you walking away from? What's no longer serving you emotionally? What are you leaving behind? She's looking back going, shall I leave it? Yeah. I don't need it. Do we need all this materialism? Is it emotionally satisfying? None of it really fulfills us, really. Does it deeply fulfill us to have more than we need? This is what Uranus and Taurus is all about. Rethinking our values, what we've been told is the way to live. Do we need it all? Does it emotionally fulfill us? Or are we going to let it go and walk away from it? So there's some releasing that needs to happen before we step into the new moon. Because there's been a lot of juggling, like I said, busyness. Trying to keep all of those pentacles in the air, juggling the credit card, the mortgage, the car payments, juggle, juggle, juggle. Can we keep it all up in the air? Can we keep how our society's told us how to live? Can we keep that going, really? Can we keep that going? Is it sustainable? What are you juggling in your life? Is it worth it? This is infinity, the symbol of infinity, the infinite juggling, the infinite trying to keep the balance. Are you feeling balanced with this new moon in Taurus? Can you find that balance? Taurus is very balanced. When they're centered, that high octave of Taurus, they're very centered and grounded. And they know how to balance their finances. They are really great with money. They know how to be resourceful and practical and to balance everything. They're a nurturer. They have a garden. They are a great, they're an earth. They're like an earth mumma, earth father. You know, they're steadfast, they're steady, they're generous. They know how to create balance. But you can only create balance when you've let go of the things that you are wasting your energy on. What have you been putting your energy into that's no longer serving you and needs to be let go of? And because you've done the healing, you know what needs to go. You know what you need to release because it's no longer fulfilling you. And you can find this balance when you do let go of what's no longer serving you. One more card, and then I'm going to pull a Nature's Whispers Oracle and a Journey of Love Oracle. Yes, another 2. So this could do with partnerships. This is partnerships here. So this could be to do with relationships. So, but this is also entrepreneurship and looking forward to the future, knowing that you can create this yourself with your own sense of responsibility. You have the vision of what you want to create, and this is success. This is looking forward to the future with optimism. and that you can balance what you need to make it happen. You have whatever it takes to make this creative venture, whatever idea comes through for you, sitting with your heart's guidance this new moon, you will be able to make it happen because you've let go of anything that's been draining your energy, and you love yourself fully and respect yourself fully and have done the healing, so you have the ability to move forward with your creative vision for the future. Really, really positive energy for this new moon. Beauties, whoever's watching this today, I have Nature's Whispers. Whoops. I'm going to allow one of these to come through. It's a very long reading. Thank you for whoever's stayed with me this whole time. That's really beautiful. Thank you. Yay. I'm just going to allow one of these to come through. And it's infinite blessings. Yeah. When you trust the guidance of your heart, when you understand that the universe has your back, and whenever you follow your heart's guidance, all of your earthly needs will be met. This is infinite blessing for trusting your heart and moving forward with love in every moment. All we have is love. Staying centered and balanced like a ball. Not letting anything faze you or knock you off your center, because there are going to be shakeups. Open your heart and your reality to the immeasurable gifts from nature. There's beauty everywhere. Loving energy is surrounding you. Love from the highest level is being showered onto you and your life. Count your blessings and remember that love is all around you. Notice these miracles and blessings as they show up in unexpected ways, but always at the most auspicious time. Your life may not be exactly as you anticipated, but be sure to look for your miracles. Yes, I feel this. I feel this all the time in my life, and I'm so grateful. And expect the miraculous. Trust. Trust. We have the journey of love, because Venus rules Taurus. So let's see what these beautiful cards want to share with us as well. I so appreciate whoever that is that stayed with me this whole time. Thank you so much. Coming together. 66. And like I said, 2-4 is 6. That was 24. The new moon is in 24 degrees Taurus. So 6 is a powerful number today for us. It's about giving and receiving. I'm going to pop you there. Coming together. So this could be to do with relationships here. So let's see. Coming together. You and another soul are coming together in each other's worlds. It is a karmic destiny that is unfolding, an expression of a divine plan set in motion many lifetimes ago. The destiny may have a romantic purpose and may have a sacredness that is sexual. It may have a sacredness that is creative, tender, about learning, self-esteem, or courage. It may bring a gift of enduring friendship and loyalty, or be an expression of a passing flash of divine force that shakes your foundations and helps you move out of a situation which would have consumed your life with tediousness and playing small. The coming together is happening forever. Know it is of love. This oracle brings guidance. You are going to be moved by love. Whether it is long-term or fast and furious, it is love, and it has meaning. Let it be what it is, and do not try to force it to become what you think it must be. It has worth, and as do you. Enjoy the experience and know it serves your growth. Two energy patterns come together, a shared frequency in a field of possibilities, and there was resonance. Yeah, I've been through this energy. It was a flash, but yeah, life-changing. huge energies around. Stay centered and focused on love. Big love, deep blessings. Thank you to whoever stayed with me through this reading. Infinite blessings and love and light to you all. Embrace uncertainty. Stay strong and centered in love. See you later. Bye.